The PHP Spaceship Operator. It's a new operator type that was introduced in PHP 7, okay? And this can be used for comparing two expressions. It is also known as the combined comparison operator. The spaceship operator returns 0 if both operands are equal. It returns 1 if the left operand is greater, and -1 if the right operand is greater. So let's see this in action. Let's begin by creating our PHP tag. I'm not going to declare variables here. I'm just going to do this very quickly. So the first one is we can do echo one spaceship one. Okay. So one spaceship one, that is, we are comparing 1 to 1. And like we've noted, if both operands are equal, it returns 0. So let's see what our return is. As you can see, 0 has been returned. What if one of the operand is greater than the other? So let's use an echo and let's create a break statement so that we can have everything on new line. Okay, so what if we have one spaceship 2? The first operand is lower than the second operand, so we're going to have what? -1. -1 because the left operand is lesser than the right operand. 1 is lesser than 2, so we have -1. What if we change it around and we have 2 here? This is going to give us 1 because 2 is greater than 1. That is, 2 comes before 1. 2 is greater than 1 when you use the spaceship. So this is just integer. We can also do the same thing for floats. Okay, so let's do it for floats. So remember, floats are your decimal numbers. So let's say 1.5 is equal to 1.5. Let's just do everything together once. 1.5, 2.5, and 2.5. I'm going to explain it. 1.5. So let's put a double break here so that we can see everything properly. Save. Good. So for the float, you can see 1.5 and 1.5 are the same, so it returns 0 here. 1.5 is greater than 2.5, sorry, is lesser than 2.5, so it returns -1. And 2.5 is bigger than 1.5, so it returns 1. Finally, we can also do the spaceship operator for strings. So we can have x and x. So those ones are the same. We can also have x and y and y spaceship x. So save this and I'm going to run it on our screen now. I'll reload. As you can see, the same thing. So because, sorry, this is not float, this is string. This is because x and x are the same, both in data type and in value. X is equal to x. But here we have x is spaceship y. Though they are the same data type, but X is lesser than Y, in the alphabetical order. So that is why we have -1. And also Y spaceship X. So Y comes before X, or Y comes after, so it's greater than X in the alphabetical order. So that is why we have 1 here. So this is it on the spaceship operators, which was started in PHP 7, and we've been able to use it to test for the integer, float, and strings. So guys, this is it on PHP Spaceship Operator.